So I heard a lot of great things about season three, and so we started binge watching that, and we're season three, episode like 7 or 8 right now. We
I'm
try to
a
knock
huge
out,
Jason Bateman.
four. What's that?
Sorry. No, I was saying Jason Bateman is like he's both like as a comedic actor and any type of actor. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's played a great part in that, obviously, and I'm really curious to see how this thing ends. Did you see it?
Yeah, not season 3 yet, so I'm getting ready to start that. I just finished Tiger King.
Tiger King, yeah. So we watched that too.
Yeah, whew. I couldn't. I wanted to turn it off, but I couldn't. It was like
That's the
it's
thing
like
with
when the
us.
car crashed.
We were like, what's going on here? But let's every TV show, it's like right at the end, they put something really like suspense out or something like, wow, let's watch this next episode, and we always fall for it. So we got stuck in that one too.
I saw your sick chip shot on the at home trout mini golf course you built there. How many?
Yeah,
Let's be honest now. We're sitting here on TV to the fans out there.
yeah.
How many times did it take you to do that?
So I made it 3 times, and
You
that
made it
video
three
was the
times.
third 3 times. So uh, first one I made it probably like the 20th try, but it bounced twice, and I didn't like that. I wanted to make it straight in. Um, and then the second time I made it probably around like 30th shot, but my camera guy didn't tell me that there was a bunch of ping pong balls in the background, so it looked like I was just kept going back and forth. I don't want no ping pong balls in the obviously the video, so I was like, let's just do it again, and I made it probably like on the 12th shot after that. So probably like legit, probably like 30, 35 tries.
I'm like bummed because I came up here. I didn't bring any of my golf clubs. Not that I'm going to be out playing golf, but I at least want a wedge
Yeah.
or something that I can sit around and work on my short game. By the end of this, you're going to be nasty around the greens, man. It's going to be fun to watch.
Well, I hope so. I've bought probably 2 or 3 practice greens so far for my basement. Uh, we were out. Well, it's raining right now, but we were out. We're trying to record some other trick shots. We got one right now where we need like
Hey
a windy
guys,
day because if we have a
sorry,
wind,
we gotta stop down.
What happened?
Hey, Dem, we're having some audio issues. Can we try headphones with you as well, please?
With me as well?
Yeah, earbuds.
They're not earbuds. They're like, I got, hold on, give me one second.
Sorry about that, Mike.
no worse. You talking about the echo?
Yeah, can you hear it?
I hear me. I can hear myself talking. It's obviously coming from his audio, probably.
Yeah, coming from his audio.
Yeah. Things you got to do nowadays, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that we're even able to do it. So it's a little
Yeah.
finicky sometimes, but it's all good.
No worries. It's not like we got somewhere
Thank you,
to go, somewhere to be.
man. Exactly. We're all at home.
Yeah.
Malik, dude, I don't know where my earbuds are, man.
Can you go to a 2-shot, Kevin?
I don't know where my earbuds are.
Because I think we're getting the feedback from you.
From me?
Can
Yeah.
you what about him? What if can you mute it when I talk?
Yeah, because Mike is hearing the feedback as well.
Fuck. Give me one more second. Give me 1 second.
Okay, cool.
No worries. I hear a baby crying. Do you hear that?
I don't know where that's coming from.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello? Is that better?
Yeah, I don't hear my echo. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's way better. For
Oh,
me, it
wait.
sounds better to me.
Yeah, it's good for us too. Kevin, can you
That's
confirm?
perfect.
I can confirm that sounds perfect.
So now what do we do? Like, do we just pick up or do we, you know, was it bad the whole time? When did it start getting bad?
It was bad, and we were talking while you were talking because the way this system is, I have to communicate through with Kevin while you guys are talking via an instant chat essentially. So we were talking and we were checking a record. So it was bad the whole time. To make a long story short, so I say we pick it up from the top.
Let's do it over. We ain't got
Okay,
nowhere to go.
cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
All
like I
right.
gotta go anywhere.
Hey, well, I appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate
Yeah,
it. Thank
Hold on.
you.
long as now you guys know you need we these will work
Yeah,
Yep.
because
Thank
I've
you.
been on a couple.
I'll use these from now on.
Yeah, I've been on a couple calls so far, and they've said put the headphones on.
All right. You ready, Kevin?
Ready when you are.
Okay, here we go, Dim. Five,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, as we kick off the mound with our first guest, I'm so excited to have this guy. He's the best player in the game, and better than that, he's one of the best people in the game as well. So let's bring in center fielder for the Angels, MVP Mike Trout. Mike, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much. I mean, there's not much you can do being stuck in a house all day.
Yeah, it's a weird time for sure. I mean, this is it's something else. Challenging yourself to stay busy inside is a tough task. I think I'm a lot like you. I got to keep moving all the time. So being at home has been a tough chore for me.
Yeah, wife is on the verge of. Uh, my buddy's actually staying with me. Michael Kahn. He's a pitcher with us. Been in the big leagues for about 6 or 7 years, and is trying to get back from surgeries and stuff. So he's with us, and we're probably on the verge of both getting kicked out of the house from my wife because we're always trying to be outside and we're always active, and it's sitting on the couch all day just feeling like you're not doing anything. It's tough for me.
Yeah, she's like sitting there wondering what's the next golf course hole you're going to set up? Is it in the kitchen or the living room? Some putt's going to
Yeah,
be going
I
through
mean,
the bathroom.
yeah, I'm still finding ping pong balls. You walk in the house, there's ping pong balls all over the house, and it's just you just sit on the couch and you're like, all right, let's just go try a trick shot or something, just keep your mind uh, just in a positive setting. It's tough.
Everybody saw it, the shot you made from the balcony down into the cup, and I want to know how many times that took.
Yeah, so the video is actually the third time I made it. Probably took about, I would say, 25 tries the first time on the bounce. It bounced twice. Didn't like the video. I said I wanted to make it right then and there. I wanted to make it, swoosh. And I made it probably about 10 more tries after that. And there was a bunch of ping pong balls in the background. Didn't like the video, so I had to make it again. We made it again. And, it's just obviously things you have to do to, pass time in the house.
Dude, that's taking beer pong to a whole nother level right there.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh
just,
man, that's
just
by the end
set
of
up.
all this. By the end of all this, I know how much you love golf. Your short game is going to be just filthy around the greens.
Yeah, it could be really good. It could be really terrible. Hitting a ping pong ball and a golf ball is a little different. So
Yeah, well, they would tell you though it's just the feel though, wouldn't they say that? That's what it's just the repetition, the building that repetition.
it is because obviously you can scald a ping pong ball. So I guess you're probably right.
What else you guys doing at home, man? Board games. I know that you like your board games.
Yeah. Another big thing in the house right now is we're playing Rummy Cube. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah. It's pretty intense. It's just three of us, me, Jess, and Mike, and it took probably we taught Mike. we taught, obviously Jess and I play all the time, but we taught Mike how to play, and took him about 16, 17 games to get his first win under his belt, and he would have thought he won the World Series when it happened. So it's just a pretty intense game of Rummy Cube, and everything in this household we play. For me is I'm trying to win, so it's a lot of trash talking.
Did you catch him like middle of the night while you guys were sleeping, and all of a sudden he's just learning, practicing on his own, and sitting there flipping the
Practicing Rummy
tiles?
Cube. I could just tell like the 10th or 11th game he was getting really frustrated, and it was every time Jess and I would go out, and we knew we could go out, we just it was half the time it was his fault because we would go out and then we look at his chips, and he had a move, he just didn't see it. So he's learning, but he's won a couple games the last few nights, and them board games and watching TV shows. That's as much as we can do right now.
Yeah, and you said you were watching Ozarks. That was
Ozarks is
got back.
Ozarks is on the list right now. Yep, we're on
Yeah,
season 3, episode like 6 or 7. So we're pretty hooked on that.
you guys got something planned for after Ozarks? Because I know everybody's got like a queue lined
Uh,
up.
yeah, nothing yet. Uh, got a lot of recommendations from other family members, but we're not sure what we want to watch yet. Do you have anything
Yeah.
you recommend?
I mean, I was Game of Thrones. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you've probably seen that.
Yeah,
If
Thrones.
you're,
I'm not a
yeah.
big fan of Thrones.
Narcos is a good one.
Narcos is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my wife watched Narcos. If it's not, we need to find something, or me and Mike are going to be stuck watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something. So my wife always has.
Love is Blind. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Love is
Hey, we
Blind.
actually we watched that. It's pretty incredible. I don't know if I could. I don't know about that one. It'd be tough.
Yeah, it's an it was interesting. I got to admit too. I watched my wife turned it on. She said, "Let's watch this," and I was like, "Okay, I can see how you could be interested in this." And
Yeah.
then you start to get into it, and I'm kind of interested now. Somebody's already got engaged, and I'm like, "Are they going to get married? What's going to happen?" So, see, that's how they
We got to
get you. They
find
hook
out
you in episode one.
exactly, and I want to kind of look into how many of them, the people that got engaged or married that are still married. I'm pretty curious to see what the statistics are on that.
On like those reality shows, it's got to be low, man. I
It's got to
mean,
be.
just the not living together, that just not really knowing each other, truly knowing each other, and having that one-on-one time. I don't know. I just don't see. There's
I think
very
that's the
few.
biggest thing.
Yeah, there's very few Tristan and Ryan Sutters out there, and that's terrible that I even know that. So I'm ashamed that I just threw that out there.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just like you said, living with them. You don't you learn a lot of stuff living with obviously your wife, and if you don't do that, it makes a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so you and I, we share the same agent, Craig Landis, and I want to, and I think you know this story. We've talked about this story a little bit, but sharing the story for people. So Mike and I um, were facing off against each other in Anaheim, and Craig was sitting behind home plate in those home plate seats right there with, I think, who was he sitting with? Your dad, maybe, or your coaches,
Yeah,
high school coaches?
yeah, high school coaches.
Yeah, and as usual, I got up there and was throwing BP to Mike, and you launched one over the wall, which was fine. We were winning the game. I'm like, a solo homer won't beat me right here, and and you hit the homer, and you run around the bases, and now I got to get a ball back from the umpire, and so I reach to get a new ball, and I see Lando high fiving these guys behind home plate. I'm like, that's my agent, and he's sitting here
Just
high
rooting against
fiving
you.
me, giving up a homer.
Yeah, he's not going to live that one down. Yeah,
Never, not one
Craig's
time.
yeah, Craig's the best. He's really a great person, and he's got to work on that golf swing, but he's he's I don't know. Obviously, you played with him before. You've seen him. He's got that little Barkley hitch. I
He
don't
does.
know. I don't know if that.
But
I don't
he
know
and
if
he
that
goes like two
plays.
Franklins. He'll go double
Yeah,
Franklin back gloves.
yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
so
it's.
good, man.
He's a great dude.
Coming up, dude, you come up onto the scene, you win Rookie of the Year, you win some MVPs, you finish runner up, and like the whole totality of it, when you wrap your head around it, as a fan, it's like, wow, man. And as a player, I'm sure that's a lot to take in, right? Like you're in the spotlight, you're the guy always. How awesome was it, and how important was it having a guy like Albert who was the guy doing that before you were doing that to be able to lean on and talk to about the pressures of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think the obviously a lot of guys paved the way for me. A lot of guys took me under their wing. Albert, Torrey, Vernon, Howie Kendrick, Weaver. Just to give me an idea what to expect. Obviously, Albert's been through majority of stuff I've been through, rookie of the year and MVPs, and just the mentality of it, what comes along with it, like you said, and just to stay, keep your head in line, and stay within yourself. Because doing having all these accolades, it could lead you in the wrong direction. And the advice you gave me is just keep being yourself, don't change. And I've always looked at that, and every time when I would feel myself wandering off that path, I'd get back to what he and Albert and Tori told me, just be myself, and stay humble all the time, and treat people with respect.
Yeah, you're incredible, then, man. I love how you sign autographs for the kids all the time because at the end of the day, that's our next generation, man. Those are the guys that are those are the people that are going to be playing when we're long and done with playing baseball. I always said, what happened when I retired was they just said play ball the next day and started another game. And
Yeah,
the example that you set is really really awesome to watch, man. We all appreciate that. I know that.
yeah, I appreciate that. And to think about that is like, when I came up, you had Torrey Hunter, you had Albert, you had Vernon, you had Howe, you had Weave. Now I look back, you got guys coming up, and I'm going to be that guy for Joe Adele. I'm going to be that guy for Brandon Marsh. And you gotta take what veteran guys give to you, and it helped me tremendously. And I'm all here for helping others and the young players.
Well, I really appreciate that, and that's my job, right? So I'm this veteran. You were a way better baseball player than I was, that's for sure. But I'm a father of four. You are getting ready to have a baby. Your wife's pregnant. You guys are getting ready to have a little boy. So, like you were just talking about, passing things down, I think that it's my job and my duty to mentor the young fathers out there, you being one of those. And I'm going to give you a little lesson today. I hope you can
I
appreciate. And
love
I
it.
think Jess might be around. If she's around, she might have a little something for you there. I don't know if you
Yeah,
want to
I
call
think
out
she's
for her.
downstairs somewhere. I
She
think
is?
she's
Oh, okay.
downstairs. Yeah.
So I got this
I
little
think I
something for you
think
here. And
any I think any advice or anything you could give me to help me out, I need it, because I'm
okay,
reading
so here we
books.
go.
I don't.
We're gonna walk through
Good.
this, and what we got here is we got a little. We're gonna give you a diaper tutorial, right?
Oh my gosh, here we go.
So this is important. This is really important.
Yeah,
Being
I
being
love this.
a father is
I love
that
this.
changing diapers will your wife will appreciate it so much. All right.
Yeah,
So
I,
now we
I love
got we got
this.
a little baby here. I got my
I don't
little
have a
baby. You
baby
might
in
have
front of
like,
me.
what do you got?
I got.
You got
Oh,
a
I got a. Am I working with
A
this right
little,
here? Are you serious?
yeah, that's what you're working with. You got a little bunch. That baby's
All
coming
right.
out small. You're a big guy, Mike, but they gotta feed and grow before they get that big.
I understand this, but you got actually a baby doll, and I got a little rabbit or something.
A little bunny rabbit. Do you want to even it out? Should I get a
Yeah,
bunny rabbit? Okay, give me 1 second. I'll get a
yeah.
bunny
I
rabbit.
think
You
this will
stay
work.
right there. You
This
got
will work.
that? Okay.
This will
All right.
work.
Let's
This will
move
work.
this. Okay, cool. All right. So what we're gonna do is the key important is always like, and you're having a little boy, so you always got to remember that PPTP that goes on top because the minute you take
Yeah,
that
yeah.
thing off, fresh air
So you don't
starts
get
hitting there.
shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so always open the diaper first. Don't get all the
Hold
diaper
on a second.
off because then you start panicking. You're like, where is everything? So what you do is you get the diaper ready to go just like this, right?
Yeah,
And then you just grab those two little feet of the bunny you got there, and I got the baby. And
yeah,
then you put the diaper underneath, and you just
yeah,
pull up just a little bit on their legs so that see how the butt gets off there. And
yeah.
then we
I'm
just
pretty
slide
solid
that
right
we
now.
just slide that underneath, and then we're good, right? And a lot of times what you can do is you
Yeah,
put that under the diaper that's already on. So then when you take that other diaper off, it just
Hold on, let me
easily
see.
just pops right
Let me see
off,
if
and
I
you got a
work.
fresh, clean one underneath. You know what I'm
Look at
saying?
this diaper I
Now,
just
if you're
put on,
if
dude. Hey, that's it. Look at that.
I mean, this guy right here, you want to talk about it? That's why he's the best in the game, folks. I'm halfway
Hey,
through my diaper. Here we go. Check that out.
to be honest, right here, this is the first diaper I've ever put on ever.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive because I don't.
Dude, I'm
My
so
wife's
fired
gonna
up
be
right there.
my wife's gonna be incredibly proud of me,
Dude,
and
you're already
I
you're
get a lot of
already
crap.
there, man. You've been
I'm
watching.
there.
I know how hard you work at things. You've probably been watching tutorials online. That is amazing.
Well,
Just like
she left
that.
me little wipes. I forgot to wipe the little bunny, but I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, you got to make sure you run the wipes. Otherwise, it's
Yeah,
like not washing your
and
jockstrap for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I hear you. Check that thing out. It's pretty good.
I remember the first time changing my son's diaper, and I did the whole thing where I got the diaper off, and then I was like, oh, I forgot something, and I like turn over to grab it, and then I come back, and there's a sprinkler going off straight overhead, and I'm like, oh, 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 don't do that, don't do that,
Yeah, no,
put that down.
I've got warned by a couple of my friends. You got to watch out for that. I can't
And
wait. No,
oh, dude, it's the best, man. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be a great dad. I know it, man.
no,
It's just there's nothing
Jess and
better
I
in the
are,
world.
yeah, no, Jess and I are extremely excited. Obviously, our parents are excited. Um, Her mom, my mom, we're just extremely, trying to get through this little hiccup in the road with the virus and stuff. But
Yep.
we're blessed, and it's been a great pregnancy so far for her. Been healthy, and like I said, I at night I try to, he's kicking now, so I get a little bit, and talking to him, and we can't wait to meet him and see him. So
Well, man, I'm super happy for you guys. Congratulations on that, and look forward to seeing little baby Trout one day, and look forward to
yeah,
seeing
so
you back out on the baseball field, man.
yeah, I appreciate that, and I think Craig has something to do with this thing, huh? I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
give him a
I
call
would
after this
say
little
so.
interview. So
Hey,
yeah.
he owes me, man. He's been sitting there high fiving your coaches every time you took me deep, and he's got to pay it back forward some point.
That's great. That's great.
Well, good luck making through the rest of this, man. Good luck to you and your wife on the rest of the journey through pregnancy,
Yeah,
and we'll see you out there soon, man.
appreciate it. Stay safe.
All right, Mike.
Have a good one.